I just thought I'd make a short video showing some of the things that I have made in the video game Spore. I've mentioned in at least one of my other videos about the game that the creatures in the game are mostly created by people who actually play the game. There are some that were actually made by the people who made the game. But it's a very, very small number compared to those that are available made by people who play the game. Now, here's Quinn Says. That's one I just made from Quinn C in my last video I posted. Here's Lilish in its latest incarnation that got saved online, which seems to have ended up broken. I'm not sure quite why. It might have something to do with the software I'm using to do the video recordings. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and reverse the order of these. Time created, starting with the earliest ones. There is my first creature. No, I say creature. I know it looks like something from the cell stage. But that's because my first cell that I brought into the creature stage, I didn't put any legs on it. Because, why do what everybody else would do, right? As it turns out, there are a lot of people who bring in their first creature without any legs on. But I do think it's most common, though, to put legs on your creature when you first get into the creature stage, because hey, you finally got the chance to put legs on your creature. Why not, right? So, at any rate, you can see here something called Umivore, and these are stages it went through in the order that they were saved. Here's the same thing with a different name. Was up. Backbiter. That's also an evolution of Was Up, and this is also named Backbiter, but notice it looks quite a bit different from these earlier Backbiters. Any rate, Hindsight, I believe that was started separately, but I'm not sure. It might have actually been an evolution of an earlier stage of one of these, of the Umivore or the Was Up. I'm not really sure. It's been a long time, and you can see some of these. There's an obvious progression from one to another, and some it's not so obvious. And it's been years, so I really don't remember the details. And then there are objects that I made in there as well. Here's a creature I made named Falling Over Forward, which literally was sort of making fun of the way that the physics works in the game, where you can, put like feet way in the back and everything hanging over the front, and it doesn't fall. Because it can't. And here are some more creatures that I made. Wait, let me go back to the beginning here. What was this? Okay, this first one was on December 30th, 2013. So that tells you how many years ago it's been. And this one was on January 3rd, 2014. Again, looks a lot like a cell. Notice I sort of flipped it vertically. And yeah, that one's not. And down here we've got the Wise Enough. That was an evolution of this. It started out with that. That's actually the Wiles weirder. Wise. I'm not even sure how to pronounce these. I made the names without too much worry about how to pronounce them. Wise Enough, another Wise Enough, another Wise Enough, another Wise Enough. and then starting a new creature, slow fasting, or slowly fasting rather. And yeah, I don't remember, but I think that was one that I had started out by trying like not to hurt anything at all, and yeah, not sure. Any rate, there's some that I made to look kind of like a cat, and so yeah, I'll just flip through these and leave a few seconds on each page of them, just for anybody who wants to get a look at some of the things that I made in there. You could consider it artwork, but you know, it is a form of artwork. It's a 3D artwork using tools in the game, and also bound by the limitations of the game. And you do have to be logged in to be able to get the vast majority of the stuff that's online, to get access to, you know, like if you want to see all the stuff that you've created in the game, like I'm doing now. Otherwise, it'll just show you what's already been downloaded to your computer. There's the hindsight. Several. Cardinbar. There's quite a few incarnations of that one. There's the Cardinbar City Hall. Looks like a traffic signal. There's a creature I named Spoid. That's the original one of them. This was when I brought him into the civilization stage. I think it might have been tribal. I'm not sure. Yeah. And this is Sporm, and another form of Sporm. You can see there's a few more evolutionary steps in that one, and of course each of those steps is actually, it's quite a few steps shown in one, because that's just where they were saved. Wook, Foxrise. There's the Quincy that I made that Quinces out of. Sword. Sprudge. Yeah. Macronillus. Any rate, go ahead and just load them by the page full. Let's see, can I line that up a little bit better? Maybe. It seems to me I'd pronounce this one Sigloche, that's reading it in a Spore phonetics. I'm not sure why I had named it that. Like I said, it's been a long time. You can see that's January 31st, 2014. There's a creature named Mistaken, and there's Mistook and Misretake. And this is a duck-billed tail spoid, because the tail looks like a duck bill. It's kind of obvious. There's a hand walker. Yeah. Patsamul. That literally means peace-loving person. It's another one that's made to look like a cat. Yeah. Scrolling down through the list. There's one named Lily. Let's see, when was that? Here, earliest version of it, I think, was this one in February 26, 2014. There's Blueberry, February 26, 2014. By the way, this name is pronounced no idea. There's Spore again. Octoped Dreared. There's another incarnation of Lily. Squirm. Stintquam. Oh, Sintquam. Plague. This is named Plague. Twisted. Lopside. Left Eye. Hey, was that? Hey, what? Hey, was that? Yeah, he's named Hey, was that? I. Muhoop. Neslog. Or Neslog. There's Left Eye again, another incarnation of Left Eye. Dopert. There's another Plague. Another No Idea. Skew. And there's Parasaur. And here comes my recent ones. This last one I had done before I started up for these videos was December 12th, 2014. Balfabi. And here's my beginning of Lilish. And there's the last of Lilish, and here's my Quinn Says. So, hope you like this little walk through, having a look at some of the creatures I've made. By the way, yeah, there's that one in 3D. It would take a long time to go through them all and look at them that way. Give you a quick look at the Lilish. That's the tribal stage version, which yeah, the chieftain ended up with a problem. I don't know if that was inevitable or if it was just a glitch that happened in the game or what, but it happened. Anyway, again, thanks for watching.